Hey everybody, trying something different today. Alright, here we go, folks. This is Menace. It is not a game that I have played before on recording. It is an early access alpha, but update 1 just came out. And I've played a little bit. I've had a game going. But I wanted to start a new campaign with this new update, and I wanted to record it. So we're going to do... Come here. We're going to do Menace Mondays. That is the goal here. Menace Mondays. So I'm recording this actually on a Thursday, but I'll put the videos up Monday. That's why it's going to be called Menace Monday. And I want to start a new game. I've played a little bit of the campaign. Played it on normal, right? Easy difficulty. I think I got a sense of the grips, but it's an XCOM-like, right? You have a ship. You deploy from the ship, do these missions. You have these squad leaders and their squaddies who kind of build up and develop over time. Now, I'm not going to do Iron Man because it is still in early access, but we're going to bump this up to challenging difficulty. I haven't done expert, probably not ready for expert, because I got to this part where, like, the Rogue Army missions were happening. So I didn't even get to that weird, like, Terminator thing yet. I still haven't seen that. But I got to where this weird, or not weird, where the Rogue Army was happening, and, man, I was just getting wrecked. They were hitting me with mortars and you know, way different than the other factions I had fought before that. And that's probably like the first, I don't know, third of the campaign. It's just that. So I found it difficult. But in part, I think I learned a lot about how to use my squad leaders better, how to build them out better. So I want to start a new game. We'll do challenging. I don't think expert, I'm just going to die. So let's start the game on challenging. Cutscenes are loud, and I can't change that, by the way. Service is always an act of valor.
If he is all we have left, then he is all we have left. Bring him in. Major, I am First Lieutenant Hayflick, Lead Intelligence Officer for the Wayback Mission. To be blunt, the Impetus suffered a distracting accident coming out of the gate. Survivors are in the minority. You, Major, are now the acting commander for the mission. A seltzer and easing tablet are on the table if you need it.
I was expecting a General Crozier, but your little secretary has already informed me you experienced a bit of a hiccup coming through the warp. The entire command staff killed, was it? Condolences. But as terrible as your losses might be, I wish to remind you that your residence here did not come cheap for me either. Your expense has been in lives, mine in political capital. About time you core welders almost made even on your trades. If I may give you one recommendation, TCR Marine, do try and make good with the neighborhood. But while you learn to dance with these factions and fools, be sure not to step on too many toes. We are not your beloved core worlds. There are only so many mistakes one can make in a system, absent of second chances. But, you know, welcome to the Wayback. End of line.
Apologies, Major. The comms team is new and was unaware of alert procedures before patching someone through. However, that was indeed Field Marshal Zama, leader of the planetary Jingwei. We are not to interfere with their operations. More on the relationship between the core worlds and the Wayback can be found in the Impedia. For now, let's get you acquainted with the strategic map.
All right. So this is our initial selection. We pick 4 squad leaders. So the deal here is that you've got squad leaders, and these are sort of like the characters who move through everything, and then they have up to 8 members of their squads that are, in my experience, not long for this world. So we'll see. But yeah, so you've got some star rankings that kind of give you a sense of their stats and their abilities, right? But that also means that, like, they cost a lot more to bring in, right? So, like, Darby here costs 30 to bring in. She's got a lot of action points. She has a lot of accuracy, decent discipline, right? Good growth potential. So there are a lot of stats, and then there's all these records here. You can look at her attributes, right? So, like, she's a 3-star, right? But if we look at like, let's say Lim, who's only 2 stars, right? He only costs 10 to bring in, right? Higher growth potential, and he has a decent action point, but he's not as accurate, right? His attributes are lower, and so, like, the attributes create the action points. So as you level through, rather than assigning attributes and action points, their growth potential and their use of different activities, right? So, like, your accuracy goes up when you shoot and hit your target more, right? And that's because your weapon skill goes up, right? Your agility goes up if you're taking cover, jumping over things, getting in and out of vehicles or buildings or whatever. You know, vitality and toughness, right? It's like you actually have to get hit. You have to get shot at, right? Positioning includes, like, how well your cover bonus functions, gives you this defense bonus. So, like, all these things, so you have promotions, but the promotions don't change their stats and attributes. Right, the promotions are how you get all of these extra things that they have. I'm not going to go through all of these right now. I have a theory of the case. So last time around, I took Darby. I took Achilles, right? I had Tech, and then I don't think I had Rewa. I think I had Pike. Yeah, I had Pike for my initial. I'll probably take Pike this time, right? But this was an expensive, right? 70, so you're already spending 100 supply, so you're 120 supply just at, you know, base level just to get in, and you'll see supply points are actually really difficult to get everything there, right? So supply cost is how much it costs to deploy, and it's increased, like, promotion, equipment costs, that kind of, right? So if you upgrade your gear, if you promote him to get more skills and talents, right? Right. If we look at our attributes like agility, right, this determines the action points of a unit, right? So, yeah, weapon skill, used to hit any target, valor. So I guess, yeah, resist suppression. And this comes from discipline, which also has, you can see it over here in a second, for hiring new squad leaders. But we're going to take our initial 4. We'll take the cheapest ones, right? So we're going to get Bog, right? A decorated Marine. Bogenwright has already seen plenty of the TCRs, reuniting of the core worlds. Though deep into retirement age, he was one of the first to sign up for this dangerous mission way back. Bog is missing both of his legs, which leads to minor physical impediments, but nothing that mechanical replacements cannot solve, right? So he's got robot legs, right? But like, if we look at this, right, comparing it to, and the reason these guys have lower is because they're pilots. They pilot vehicles, right? 90 action points, 65 accuracy, low discipline, right? Crit chance. He actually has negative defense. He takes more damage. He doesn't have a high growth potential, right? But he's cheap. He's cheap. And he gets this, which lets him fix damage to his vehicle, like defects that happen from taking damage. But he's cheap. He's cheap, right? So we're going to take Bog. You're in. You're in, Bog. Carta. I didn't take it until later, and I actually really liked her. So Carta has okay stats. But the thing to remember about Carta, she has this. Well, let's read her stats, right? So Marta Carta joined the TCR Marines in a bid to get away from home and see the galaxy. A bubbly personality belies a strong aptitude for control and command, hence her quick ascent to SL status, squad leader status. Those who know her joining the mission of the Wayback was an unsurprising next step for the adventurous leader, right? So she's going to run a squad. She's a Marine. These are all Marines. You'll see that as we add new squad leaders, we get different sort of factions, right? So these are all from the core worlds. They're all Marines. They're all trained. So we're going to take Cart, right? And this is why. Every turn, she stacks an accuracy and discipline bonus, right? So her accuracy is 51. Right, so she starts off with a negative 15% accuracy, and then a negative 10%, and then a 5%, and then no debuff, right? And then she starts adding 5, 10, right? So she gets these bonuses. So on long missions, she becomes like a really excellent shot and really disciplined. And she has some cool stuff like mobile infantry. I might use her for scouting, right? Calling positions. She can heal herself if she takes damage, right? So I'm gonna figure out what I want to do with her. This is really cool too. Increases special weapon uses if she has a full squad. You know, some good high-end talents, right, that give everybody accuracy and defense. Right, so she's a really good one to bring along. She has both utility for the whole group and personal talents, and she's cheap, right? She has a 0 supply cost, right? Bog is 10, she's 0 supply cost, right? So she's very easy, and her promotion factor is cheap, and she has huge growth potential. So I think actually the very first thing I'm going to get her is new tricks, so that she is going to rank up these attributes and max them out faster than pretty much any other. Nobody's got a growth potential that high. 5, 2, 5, 2, 7. Limb is close. So we're going to take Carta, we're going to take Bog. All right, those are our 1-stars. So already, we've got very low supply costs, right? And that's going to matter because I'm on a harder difficulty with less supply. So it's going to matter more that I can bring more units, more squaddies, and have them have better gear because I have more supply available. I don't think I'm going to bring a second vehicle right now. Even though Rewa might be an interesting one. But let's bring in... I like Tech. Tech is cool. Tech has the best, I think, base attribute or skill or whatever you want to call this. I'll get motherfucked. So let's read about Tech. Tech Obeo Fosa. I think they all are, because they all got to get promoted. Yeah. Tech, as his peers call him, could meet SL status metrics via pure brawn alone. He's a physical specimen in every regard, matching or exceeding numerous strength and speed records. However, Intel notes his conduct and understanding of the core code of conduct is strained, and he frequently crosses the line of professionals. Fine. But look, he has good hit points, par for the course accuracy. He takes a little bit extra damage. But he only costs 10, and this is awesome. Special weapons can be used without deploying. And you'll see what this means, but basically you have squaddy weapons, like regular rifles, and you have special weapons. Rocket launchers, bazookas, mounted machine guns, right? And like, if any of these other people had them, they have to deploy themselves, take a knee, deploy their weapon, prepare it. Tech just fires it from the hip. So he has like really great. All right, so we're taking Tech. That's a really powerful skill. All right, for a fourth one, we have to decide. I mean, we could take Pike, and he's got a useful talent that lets him add action points to a friendly unit, right? So you can kind of move more, do more. But we could also take Lim, and Lim is one, cheaper to promote. He can also have high growth, but he has some good weapons attacks, right? So like when he moves, he can then use a cheaper attack, right? When he gets fired on, I think this one, after he kills somebody, he gets more action points to then do more fire. Point fire is good, right? He doesn't have to be deployed or pinned down, right? So he gets more accuracy. Where's the one? Throw enemy grenades back. This one, counter-strike, right? So if somebody shoots at him, he shoots back even if it's not his turn, right? So he can potentially, with this, right, he can move, fire twice, kill an enemy, fire a third time, and then if he gets fired at again, he fires a fourth time, all within one total round of play. So that's pretty powerful. But Pike, on the other hand, lets us take command, do things. So hard to know between these two. I think, because I've played with Pike before, I'm tempted to do more with Lim. Born on a moon, Lim was inspired to join the Marines after a platoon saved his colony from pirates. He's participated in one reunification campaign, and knowing the Wayback's precarious state with pirates and criminals, joined the mission. All right, so he's cheap to promote. Another mobile infantry, so we could get another vehicle and have two mobile infantry, so we could do like a mechanized infantry build. But he's got this counter-strike stuff. Does Tech have any of that? No, Tech is more demolitions-based, which he's going to be better. Yeah, I'm thinking like we go with like high visibility, good rifle units, accuracy and view range, right? Does he have that? No, he's got the fire, right? So like these two could support each other really well. Her challenge is low action points early on until this buff builds her up and she can get more, right? So like that's the danger there. Whereas Lim is going to have a lot more. Removes the suppressed debuff. And get him the buff. Removes encumbered from heavy weapons and armor, and you'll need that too. He can get it in first rank. All right, let's take Lim. Let's do Lim. I did Pike in the past. I think I had Darby, Pike, Achilles, and Tech. And I got some of these other squad leaders as the game went on. We can get them. But yeah, let's confirm this. I think this is good, right? So it's all 2 and 1 stars. We're not taking any of these expensive 3-star characters. Darby's ridiculous. She's just too powerful. She's just... Maybe I want that on a harder difficulty, but we're going to challenge ourselves. All right, so here we are. You can see we've got some missions, and they've got timers on them. So, that's interesting. It didn't do, like, the intro pirate campaign like last time. Oh, here we go. From Hayflick. Hiring new squad leaders. Okay, unselected Marines have been deployed on community outreach initiatives. Always countermand those orders. As part of the mission, Clause 9 has been activated. Opening our rosters, reinforcements from outside the normal guidelines. These are individuals assessed to be squad leader worthy. Question of hiring waybackers versus retrieving our Marines is one I leave to you, Major. Cells can be found via purchasing intel dossiers on the black market. Okay.
The black market is run by a man simply known as Manadar the Monitor. You make an agreement, and he arranges the pickups. Ordinarily, it would be unacceptable for a TCR vassal to conduct such business. But given the state of the impetus, we will have to bend some rules to survive. Of what use is a law if following it leaves no one alive to follow it, right? Strangely enough, Intel has been completely unable to locate the Monitor's actual position, though it may be the case that someone in the Wayback knows.
Alright. So it's a barter economy, right? You can't use fiat currencies. Got it. and TCR credibility. So we're on a knife edge. It's a powerful one. We can project a strong threat of force. However, our actual power has limitations. We want to keep hidden. Maintaining our authority is the best way to keep these locals on their toes. We need to maintain credibility. And Sage picks up Murmurs of Unrest. I don't know what that is. I'll be the first to let you know. Try to keep authority if it falls to, and that's this. This is our authority. Yep. So negative 30. Now you have to use authority to hire more. Right, so they said the black market, right? So these are our dossiers, right? And that's how you hire more squad leaders. And then this is for pilots. And then these are the weapons and armor that are available. But I'm not obviously going to do that now. Here's our ship. You can see we've got some damage, and all we have is a damaged med bay. One squad mate per mission, and 15% for each subsequent casualty. So that's these guys, right? We have 32 squaddies. And then we have to choose a mission. So each of these 3 planets, I'm guessing they'll add more as the game is developed. Each of these 3 planets is a faction, right? So the Backbone, Dice of the Gods, and the Zane Beecher Corp are here in Mach. And each faction can give us different modules for the big ship. Right, so if we wanted a ion cannon, right, we'd have to get in good with Zane Beecher Corp, Dice of the Gods, right? If we wanted smoke, Backbone gives us like logistical stuff. So we got to look at that. If we look at the OCI, there's stuff like that we can get, right? Like what we want are going to be some of these outreach offices to replenish our squaddies because they're all going to die. They're all going to die, and that was one of the problems I ran into is I didn't have enough outreach offices. And then I got killed off too much. I lost too many squaddies in action. So anyway, let's look at our squads. All right, so let's put everybody up to 8 for now. All right, so these are full squads. Now we only have, I think, our default gun. You can see guns have stats, right? So it's decent. It's pretty accurate. But its best accuracy, you can see a little graph at the bottom, is about 4 tiles out and it drops off. We don't have any special weapons, I don't think. No, we don't. So it's all squaddy weapons. And then we don't have any special armors at the moment. And we do have a little extra ammo. And then Bog, you get a vehicle with a machine gun. And that's all you've got. And then you've got your skill to repair stuff. So you can carry troops. I'll probably put Carta in with Bog just because she has the lowest action points to help get her to the front. But you can see here's our squad, right? So Carta's in the middle, and then here's her 8 squaddies, right? Jamie, Dinger, Road Top, None. So you can, I think, rename these. Oh, those are her stats. I don't actually know if you can. I thought there was a way to rename squaddies. Oh yeah, there you go. So you can rename them. Tells you where they're from. So you can actually get some useful stuff about your squaddy pool. So we only have 8 spare squaddies. Oh, and it tells you they're deceased. Okay, good. So we do have all that. All right. So we're gonna deploy out. So one option is to fight bugs, wildlife infestation. That'll give us some time with the Backbone, or Dice of the Gods. And fight some pirates. I think pirates makes the most sense because we need more guns and gear. And that's going to give us Dice of the Gods, and they give us stuff like... well, the Info Hub's really useful. The Fixer's really useful. Using the black market. Otherwise, the Backbone, I think, gives us some of the stuff like the Advanced Medical Bay. And... that kind of stuff, rocket runs, medevacs, all that kind of thing. Medevac, I mean, I don't want to be losing squaddies, but let's fight pirates. Let's go. We spent too long already. So an aggressive warband of pirates has made an unexpected planetfall. So these dots above here represent how many missions are in the operation, and then this timer tells you how many operations can be done before this disappears. So we could do 1 and then 2, and then that one would disappear. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, get all 3 of those done, and that should be good to go. So Tundra Ice. All right, local forces have been outmatched by the pirates' audacious tactics. The TCR needs you to insert, secure the area, and ultimately find and destroy the pirates' base of operations. And then here's our, I don't know her name, other Frankie Salustio, this is the faction leader. I was beginning to worry you found something new to play with, Marine. Hurry along for now, we've business to attend. Sorry, hurry along now, we've got business to attend to. So let's start this operation. So here's more to look at, right? So you've got different choices that potentially lock out different options, and they tell you the difficulty, right? So we have to look at what we have, what you get. So more trust with the local faction and extra trading good, right? And what do? You save the civilians, right? But extorting a local settlement, so you have to save the civilians. This one is secure the perimeter. What do we get here? Extra supply points for this operation. That may matter. I don't know how tight our supply is. 690, I don't know where, if we look at our squads, right? So you're, doesn't tell us our cost here, does it? No. Anyway, so let's look at what our secondary options are. So if we go to the right side, we can get a random explosive item or pirate faction item. If we go to this side, we can get faction trust or random pirate item. And then this is repel the counterattack. Yeah, I mean, this seems like maybe the best one to do. Trust. Right, because that's going to get us OCI points, that faction trust, and better stuff. Although items might be nice to have. No, I think we want to go perimeter, kill 70%, recover the lost cargo, bring it to the landing pad, complete the mission within 10 rounds, don't lose anybody, and destroy the pirate boarding unit. This is don't damage structures, we're not worried about that. Don't lose a squad or vehicle. Save as many of the civilians as possible. I don't know. This is easier, but it's going to take longer to run around. You have 10 rounds. This is no time limit. All right, let's do this one. So, they give you a map, and the map says, hey, here are the civilians, or here are the entities. We don't know which ones are the bad guys and which ones are the good guys, or where they're coming from, right? And that's going to be part of our challenge. Add to mission. All right, we want everybody on the mission, maximum squaddy. So we don't really need the extra supply. So I'm not worried about that. We don't have any promotion points, so everybody's just running in their regular fatigues, regular weapons. All right, so here's Bog, and Cardo, you go with Bog. You're gonna just drive up into this place. But without intel, right? So as you get intel, these become known. You get information about them. Are they infantry? Are they vehicles? Then you might learn, you know, whether they are what type of infantry, what type of vehicles, how many. So one thing I don't want to do is split up, right? I did too much splitting up in my previous campaign. That was a terrible idea. So I think we're just going to send everybody up together, up here. My guess is these are the pirates, and maybe one of these pirates, and that these are the civilians. That's my guess. Unless they're all out there, we just don't see them at all. All right. So let's start the mission.
All right, Marines, let's
Here we are.
Just be
Now, the nice thing about this versus like an XCOM is on your turn, you can begin with any of your characters, right? So you can choose how to do this, which gives you a little bit more flexibility in who can shoot what. Right, so we're going to put Carta inside Bog's vehicle, and we're going to end our turn, right? Yeah. And that tickled through. So there's not that many pirates here. I think we're good. It's gonna be easy. So now we have Bog in the vehicle. So let's bring Bog up. Because this vehicle's going to do a lot of heavy lifting for us. Alright, let's bring up Tech. And bring up Lim. I like these two because they have very similar stats and performance, but they'll take on different roles, with Tech doing a lot of like heavy weapons stuff. Alright, so nobody's getting shot at yet. So let's bring Bog up. So you notice on the icon here, there's a little eye, so we know that we haven't been spotted yet. Come up. Come up again. Oop. There's somebody fighting. Alright, so attack this way. Carta, you stay in there. Let's get Rim up. We'll wait for Carta last, because maybe somebody comes in the range and she can pop out and fire a shot. One thing to note about her is she now has 1 cycle of this. So 5 accuracy and discipline. I need to see that up there. Alright, so end her turn. Nobody's dead yet. I think we got this in a good. Alright, let's inch forward. One thing you'll notice too is moving on roads costs 10 action points. Whereas if you look here, snow costs 12. Right. So there's different action point costs. Alright, so the civilian's been shot. So somebody's up here doing fighty things. There they are. Okay, so they're here. What are these? Outcasts. They do have a scrap bomb and a bundle grenade. So I don't want to get any closer. But I've moved forward so much I can't fire. So we're going to back up 1. And return. Oh, that's dangerous. That flamethrower. Alright, we do not want to engage that at close range. Alright, Carta. Come out. Alright, so these guys have a workshopped RPG, a scrap bomb, scavenger. Okay. This tells you what their capabilities are and what they can loot. So Carta, I'm going to let you... Low accuracy. Can't reach that one. Alright, let's just get some shots out. She's got 2 of these. Alright, so she's under some cover, so she's like okay. So she's gonna stay behind Bog. Alright, so let's get tech. No, civilians don't run that way. They're all gonna get dead. We're not going to get full points on this. That gives you, like, extra rep and stuff. Alright, Bog. Let's machine gun these guys. Now they are suppressed. Move forward 1. Alright, so what kind of range is this going to have? So we really need to begin... So I can't hit there. I don't see anybody else, so let's move over here, because it looked like they were heading back this way. So we'll use some cover. This tells you the cover, right? So in the middle, there's medium cover, right? On the left and right, there's light cover. And then if you take a knee, it increases your cover from the enemies. All right. There's a little bit left. All right, Carta, you wait. Let's get Lim up here. So he's ready in the next round. We'll see if any enemies come in range of Carta. I want her fighting, like, a lot. Oh, there's a truck. More outcasts. Can we hit that? No. Alright, Carta. I want you... This is pretty good cover, I think. Get these? Yeah, why don't you just keep using your gun. You only have so many uses, right? So that's a challenge. Yeah, she's just going to stay behind Bog and use him as cover. So he provides medium cover forward and light cover sides. But that pirate truck is going to be a problem. Yeah. Alright, we have to destroy 80% of attacking enemies. I think we're going to have to wait for them to unload. Alright, Bog, you are going to move... Well, if I stay here, you can fire twice. You can hit that transport, so let's do that. And then, see, this costs 12, so I can't actually move up. Alright, so we're going to end your turn. Carta. Just going to let you keep firing. Now notice now she has 20% accuracy and discipline. So now her accuracy and discipline are no longer debuffed. And so after this round, everything's going to be a buff from neutral. Alright, let's get Lim up here. You can't shoot there, you can't shoot there. So let's... Yeah, we're not going to be able to shoot if we peek out, but let's just see what we can see. Alright. Come around the side here. There's one. Alright. Lim, you were very close. So you're going to be able to survive this? Alright, let's get a little bit of suppression going. You know what, let's take a knee. Get a little accuracy boost, and then we can fire twice. Alright, so they're not quite suppressed. Oh, that's bad. Where did the... Okay, they're out there. Alright, we've got to stay away from that flamethrower, because they will completely wreck all of our squaddies. So actually, Lim, you're gonna go first. Good job. Alright, they're fleeing, and then I want you to move back one. Yeah, so the AI is going to use them to chuck a grenade. They missed. Yeah, damn it. Lost the squaddy. Alright. Attack.
They really hate us.
Okay, Bog. Can you hit these guys? No. Hit these guys or these guys? I just want you to keep... Just keep shooting these dudes. Coda. Oh, you can hit there. Get him, Coda. So her accuracy's up to 65 now. So now she's at parity with... Right, he's got 74. Lim has 65. So she's at parity with Lim. Actually, now she's up to 6. Alright, Lim. Kill these guys. Shoot these guys. Alright, move forward. Nope. Carta. Bog, we're gonna let you move up. There we go.
Yep, there's some priest.
Alright, now we need to get tech up. So we've only lost one civilian, so we might get out of here. We got 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. So we still gotta find 3 more units. Alright, so I'm gonna let Lim finish these guys off.
Always ready.
Oh, there's more of them. Alright, let's keep getting closer. They seem content to stay in their trucks. I wish I had, like, grenades or something. Alright, Carta. They're down. And then I want you coming up here.
Yeah.
Lim, kill these guys before they get up again.
Hoorah, Marie!
Anybody else over here? No, so let's see. Oh, this white line tells you how far they can see. So Lim is hidden, Tech is hidden, but Carta and Bog are close enough that they can see them.
Yeah.
Alright, Bog. You only have 5 shots left. And, like, you don't have any penetration here. So we're just gonna...
Sir?
Carta's only got 9 left. I don't really understand, like, what it is that they're doing. Just gonna let Bog
About
move.
time, man.
It's like the AI is turned off. Okay, let's get some flanking shots then.
Bump it.
Tech move up.
Yeah.
Limb move up. There they go. Now they're moving. Now we can just wreck these guys.
Yeah.
We're good.
Always ready.
Kill those guys. So now she's maxed out. 40% accuracy and discipline.
Yeah. Got him.
Fuck you, gate.
Man, Limb taking all the hits.
Taking defense.
So there are more over here.
Sir?
Hey, Garda. Get it with Bog.
About time. Yeah.
Alright, Limb, you fire again. Let's keep these guys pinned down and wavering. Alright, and since you're damaged, Limb, you just stay here and finish them. Yeah, I don't want them
Yeah.
killing off guys. Alright. Tet. Now come back to the right. Bog, you're coming back over here. Garda, you wait.
Yeah.
Just gonna let Limb finish them off. Keep them fleeing.
Hostiles fleeing the engagement.
You know, I didn't give anybody extra ammo, did I? That's why we're all so low on ammo. That's alright. I think we got this. I'll kill all my civilians. Carta. No, stay there.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna inch you up until we can find him.
Hold on to your butts.
Alright, there's the truck, so they gotta be around here somewhere.
Sir?
About time. Hostiles enemy neutralized.
Alright, so there's got to be two more around somewhere. Let's use Carta to scout a bit. The south? I think it's that they're down here. And maybe they got out of the truck and ran down here. Oh, there they are.
Hostiles!
About time.
Right. Well, Bog. That's your only shot. But you can provide cover.
Hostiles advancing!
Someone else look. Hey, yo, we good, we good.
Take him out, Carta.
Nobody saw that.
About time.
Lim, you're playing catch up.
Yeah.
Let's just see if I can take a little heat off of you guys. So you just stay right there. Oh, they're all pinned down. They're close.
They got us! Now break out!
Sir? Enemy suppressed!
Move it, Marines!
Pog. This is a chain gun team. But forgot to mention that Bog can run people over. Alright. We can stick around and kill this chain gun team. Oh, let's get Card out of here.
Don't take all the fun.
Alright, Carta's got one.
Down in the
Get up
cover.
there, Carta.
About time.
Alright, Bog. You can't do anything to these guys, so let's go use your ability to run people over down there. Kill them.
Sir?
So we've completed our objective and we should just go. Why am I... Right, I remember this is a harder difficulty. We've already lost 2 squaddies, and only one of those is going to get revived. Alright, so we got extra supplies for trade value. We got full stats. We got some slightly better armor, anti-vehicle or structure grenade, and a squad weapon. But one of our 2 squaddies is dead. So, yeah. Alright. Do we want rep? Or do we want a random pirate faction item? I think... Search weapon caches, rescue. I think we want the item. We have some promotion points. So I'm going to give Carta her new...
Service
Promotion.
is always an act of valor.
I don't think anybody else can afford one, but... Alright, tech. You're gonna have... Well, let's compare. This is a suppression weapon. And I think that's what I want tech to have. This has the same armor, but a little more concealment. So I don't need you to have that. Carta. Oh wait, does it have more slots? No. Okay, we're over, so you're not going to use that. We're dead on. Alright. No. So we're not going to use this so that we can just bring more ammo. A tech, I actually want you to use the grenade. Okay, you can have the rags. Can I give you this? No. Well, and you need it. Alright. That's fine. Anything for the vehicle? No. Alright, so what we have to do is go up and rescue them. And then there's pirates around here. So we're going to start here. Move here. That sounds like the easiest one. And Bog, I'm just going to line you up. Going straight in. With Lim and Tech on the side. And you've got the grenade, so if the vehicles come in, that's your job. Otherwise, you're suppressing. I think we got it. Alright, Carta, get in the vehicle. And your turn. Bog, get up there. Alright, there we move up. One thing to note is that the weather reduces our stats a little bit. Alright, so that is a chain gun team. them.
On it.
Sir?
Yeah, so this is chain gun team. Alright. They're screwed because they've already moved this turn, so.
Orders.
Coming up
On
Lim,
our way.
Always ready.
and Carta stay there. Alright, so we're gonna start with tech suppressing. Oh no, they both. Alright, so we'll start with Lim because he's got the better shot. Take him out. Yeah, a lot more ammo this turn.
Enemy spotted.
Oop. Fire it out, guys. Watch out, guys.
Yeah.
So they're moving to cover. Alright, so do we close and engage? I think we kill these guys. And then move up. Yeah, there's more. So they're taking cover back here. So Bog, we're gonna come right up here.
Come closer.
Always ready.
Alright, Carta.
Proceeding.
And then the VIP, I want you coming out the back. I'll let you run down to the safety area. Alright. End turn.
House advancing.
Yeah, so the reason they're staying in those
Fire
squaddies.
inbound.
Alright. Just fire up there. Then move up. God damn. Yeah, this is bad. Alright, you fire. Just stay there. Yeah. Ah, fuck. we're getting wrecked.
Orders, Major.
Alright, return fire.
What's up?
Yeah, there's just too many of them.
No time.
Hey, Lim, I got an idea.
Move it, Marines. Orders. Get some.
We've got to get everybody out of here.
Stay
Okay,
safe.
this is too much. Alright,
Let's get it.
Sir?
Sure.
need to get Bog some ammo. Alright, so Lim, you're visible. I don't want you to be. Yep, that's why.
Yeah.
Bog.
Slam the cover.
Now stay standing. And Carter, you just stay in there. Alright, Lim.
Orders.
You lost anybody? No. Okay.
Taking cover.
But we are going to hopefully wreck these guys. Alright, so we gotta move because they're gonna grenade us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, lost a squatty. Damn. Oh, we're so delicate these days. Alright, let's,
Oh yeah!
attack.
Yo, they hiding!
Always ready.
Hey, Carta, can you shoot if I bring you out one?
Cover.
Yes. Alright, you at least have decent cover. Okay,
Still under
Lem,
heavy fire!
kill these guys. I'm saying I need to pull you back. I probably should not have done that. We're not getting this done in 12 rounds, that's for sure. Yeah, shoot me. No, maybe they're going to move. That honestly works in my favor. Alright, Carta. I need you to shoot. Low accuracy. It's the same. Yeah, it's a slightly better low accuracy.
Here we go.
Here, bug.
Thanks. Oh yeah! They got cover!
Which cover?
Making a play!
Alright, Lim. Kill these guys.
He's pressing now! Ah, damn!
Alright,
Sir?
okay. Kill them. Nice work, Carta.
Hostile eliminated.
They are fleeing.
Yeah.
Bog. I want you to go, like, run them down. There's only like 2 machine gun rounds left anyway.
All right.
Come up here. Come up here. Alright.
Orders.
Lim, kill this.
Hoorah, Marine.
Hooah!
Shoot them.
Active. Slide into cover.
Always ready. Hostiles.
Alright. There's outcasts. That's okay, we have machine guns.
They hiding.
Alright, keep them pinned.
Sir? Found it.
Carta's got a lot of rounds left, so we'll let her flank them.
About time.
And Lim. Just don't know what kinds of enemies are left up here. So let's... okay. Tech. Go back. Okay, keep their heads down.
Nah, they got cover.
Yep. That is a problem. Alright, Carta. Come here and shoot them at close range. Oop,
Hostiles advancing.
chain gun team. Alright.
About time.
Okay, so somebody's up here, and we need to figure out who that is. We're gonna go get real close to this chain gun team. If they can't do anything odd.
Body for trinkets.
Orders, Major!
Kill these guys, please.
Hostile down!
Alright, let's get it! About time.
Take him out. Get him, Bug. Get him. Ha.
Let's get it!
Alright, Carta. Get over here. Bog can keep chasing these guys down. There they are. Turn fire.
About time.
Alright, in order to hit here. In that case, just go right up front. Alright, you guys just be trapped there. Ah, motherfucker. Tech. Shoot these fuckers.
Taking defense.
Sir?
Okay, Carta. No, Lim. Go over here. Get out of their sight range.
Let's take a new approach.
Alright, I should be able to run them over twice. Excellent. Excellent work, Bug.
Are we still in this?
Sir?
Lim. Only got 4 guys, but
Everybody misses now and again.
we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Always ready.
Alright, you gotta get up there and help. Alright, Lim, shoot him.
Nice work.
Bounding.
About time, man. Bump.
Alright. Now I just gotta move the VIPs out. And this is brutal though. We're gonna have so few squaddies. To make sure there's nobody like down
yeah.
here. Tech can't do anything, but
Sir?
Carta. Then VIPs. Just wanna make sure there's not like some guy that came down here and is gonna like shoot all my VIPs in the back.
Make it a play. About time.
Alright, mission accomplished.
Major, I
Not
just wanted to say,
fast
this
enough.
mission is very lucky to have you. That's all.
Thanks, hey Flick. All right, that's oh, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, good. Is this ammo or accessory items? Okay. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dead squatties. Christ, we are burning through our squaddies. We're so screwed. All right, this is a counterattack. These are hard. These are defensive missions. All right, let's look at our black market. Maybe there's some stuff, right, we can get that could help a little bit. Better armor is not a bad option. But we don't have the supply to do it, right? So even if I wanted all this stuff, you know, we wouldn't even be able to bring it in. Squads. All right. 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. 8. No squaddies left. All right, so who... I guess tech is fine with the least, because I'll give you this. Limb, you can have that. Well, let's see, right? Because we only have 690. Yeah, we're over. We have to play defense. Okay. The weather. Light snowfall. 10 rounds of defense. Alright, so you and you have anti-vehicle options. You do not. Okay, you have nothing. I can almost just not bring Bog, but I kind of need that machine gun. The ability to run people over. Yeah. Alright, so maybe you'll just use the chain gun a lot. Alright, so you've got your promotion. We can promote... What can you do? More view range, maybe? Athletics. Actually, let's promote them. So, cheaper attacks after moving. Or view range. I mean, playing defense. What do you've got? What's the range on that? 7? Yeah, I could give you an assault rifle. No, I can't. You have the assault rifle. You do not have a special weapon. Limb. Your promotions are cheaper too, so let's just give you the view range.
Service is always an active.
Oh, we can promote you again, huh? More HP, and you don't get encumbered from heavy weapons. You can throw grenades back. HP loss, or do we want to do... So we can always demote and you get half of your points back. Or do we do another promotion in a different squad? Do we promote tech? To just be stronger. More athletic. What does Bog have? So he's got less health, but less supply cost. What is his supply cost? It's 10 and 220. So his, if we remove him from the mission, he's 270 supply. Now he's 199. All right, so that gives us some options to wear stuff with better concealment, especially you. Is this a better option? And the suppression's not bad, but you already have a suppressive weapon. Why not? A little extra concealment never hurt, and it's the same armor otherwise. And we can actually do it. Okay. So now we're defending. We don't know what's what. 1, 2 there, 2 there. We don't know where anybody's come from. I don't even... This might be civilians. Alright, so... What's the range on the chain gun? 7, 8. This is 7. Alright, so you're going to be around for vehicles. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put. There's probably a fence. They're gonna come from here. This is gonna be hard to see. So bog, I actually want right here. You can cover this and this. Heck, I'm gonna put you out here. Lim, I'm gonna put you out here, and Carta, I'm gonna keep you right there. You can traverse and cover the other. Alright. So we need somebody to cover this stuff. Alright, so let's, fucking hell. Can I give you at least one more squatty? If I put you back here, can I give you another? Okay. I'd rather you have all your squatties so you can do a little bit more carbine damage. Even though I'll probably just... Should I give you this? Just a bunch more ammo? I think that's fine. So then our only AT is here, though, so if they bring in, like, a big truck, Lim has to do the whole damn job. Or do I give Carta fewer rounds and give her the bundle grenade? Do I want this suppression? That is like no damage. What is this? This is an anti-vehicle. I also want to give her this. Let's. We got this. Yeah, I don't think I want her with suppression. Give her the bundle grenade. Alright.
No matter what happens, it's all an experience.
This is good.
Sir?
Carta. Alright, okay. Oh, so we have infantry that can help us. Alright, Lim. You're gonna...
Movement.
Alright, so what is this? This is just a regular truck with guides. And we got a couple local forces of infantry to help out. That's fantastic. That makes me so happy.
Yeah.
Alright, tech.
Bob, put the cover. Yo, they strapped.
So you got 18 of those rounds. Can't hit that, but I can hit him with this. Do I want to, though? Or wait for them to get out of the truck, I think. Hit. So we've got 3 local forces infantry to help us out. Tech's kind of got this covered, so I think I'm going to bring Carta over here.
Roger.
We got visual.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Orders.
Now, let's see if we can just put a couple rounds into this guy, since I'm visible. Yeah. Coming at it from the side is the way to go.
Hey, no, stop! Not having a good time.
Alright, Tech.
Good job.
You ain't shit.
This guy has so many uses with that chain gun. Alright, nice work, local forces.
Ducks.
Yeah.
don't know who's coming from this side, so I won't be able to get Carta maybe down here to help cover.
Eyes up! Yeah. Put it on him! I got him suppressed! We're good! We're good!
Sir?
Trouble. Oh, I hit X. Now it's her turn. Damn it. That was a waste. Moving my hand across the keyboard in a pretty weak sauce way. That's like a limb can hit these guys, I think. Can Bog hit him? No. Limb.
Shoot the kill! Flank while they're fixed!
Alright, I'm just gonna let Bog stay up here.
Bogies.
Alright, so Carta. I want you to be able to hit them. But first, alright, you can actually take these guys out pretty.
Put it on him! They really hate us!
Finish them off. Good. Alright, these guys are gonna fight the local infantry. That's great. Carta. You move one step closer. Do I want you shooting down here? I think I'm just gonna let the local forces manage all these guys.
I don't deserve this!
'Cause these guys are almost down.
You've been programmed to care about shit that doesn't matter! Orders! What's your problem? They're suppressed.
Yeah, so Lim and Carter are gonna take these guys down. Alright, you guys, are they gonna reposition? That's fine. Get some cover. Get fire. Yeah.
Forget
More flamethrowers. Alright, so you're just gonna keep covering this whole corner, Bog. You just stay right there. It's a big old threat. Alright, let's just take these guys out.
We good? Hostiles do be skedaddling.
Nice. Having 3 local forces infantry here is actually really clutch. That's going to make this so much more manageable for me. Alright, Carta. Come down here.
Go into cover.
Give him the what for.
Let's get that
Nice
out
work.
of here!
Hostiles.
Slim. Help finish these off.
They're in trouble.
Right. But I'm going to keep all of my guys away from those flamethrowers as much as possible.
Yo, they moving. They
And
on about it. Yeah.
excellent accuracy, but no armor penetration.
Yo, they gutless.
So let's just take these guys out real quick.
Yeah, you ain't shit.
Alright, they're down. Can you shoot these guys, maybe? Or those guys? Great. Great.
Yeah.
Hey, Bog. Nope, not in range yet.
Sir?
Garda, on the other hand.
Hostile down! Bounding the cover!
Okay, because he's going to come probably up here. Okay. Just the flamethrowers.
Yeah.
And them. No, nobody. Okay, you just wait there. I think we got this, guys. I think we've got a full spectrum control over here. And I kind of want to be able to machine gun this, but I think Bog being here is really screwing up the AI's ability to function. Alright, you guys are like right off the main dragon. I don't want you flamethrowering my allies here, so we are going to shoot flamethrower team. And we are going to chain gun
I'm going back
you
to my
guys
shack.
and
Put
you
it on.
guys. Keep these all suppressed and fleeing. The local forces clear. Missile silos in here. Carta.
Proceeding?
Let's just move you back.
There, movement. Yeah. About time.
Yeah, just fucking kill this. That's fine.
Let them make it.
I think they have enough guys for this few turns that they have left.
Hoorah, Marie! I live for this.
Right?
They can be run everywhere.
It's like, I can't see them, but I know they're there.
Sir?
Hey, Garda. Kill this. So, chain gun squad.
Take the fire!
Alright, so you can't really do much for me. Alright, let him stay up there.
Yeah.
Garda. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably knock you out. Two rounds.
Hostile eliminated!
Good. And then tech can hit the flamethrowers or the outcasts.
Yeah.
Flamethrower, I think. It's more dangerous.
Yo, I got him suppressed.
Alright, I like Bog being here, even though he hasn't moved around and done a lot.
Yo,
So he
leave
kind
some for me.
of blocks access. They keep away from him. And they literally block their own road with this truck, which was just hilarious. Alright, Lim. You did your part. You don't need to be central to anything, actually.
Forget about me.
Round 10. Made it. Alright, Tech.
They got us.
Take them out, boys. They still have units left. Oh, yeah, they're all down here, huh?
Yeah.
Get fucked. No, let's have Carter do it.
Hostile eliminated.
Anybody else out here? That's it, Carter. Good job.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is the
Mission
way
accomplished.
our Marines.
Got it all, and we got some good stuff. This pipe gun is going to be really valuable down the line. Uh-oh. Flamethrower. Alright, so we got some good stuff. Next, no losses this time. And we can choose camo kit, or Rend. The camo kit's probably the right one. Major, comms has picked up activity to high-speed spacecraft. One seems to have been trying to escape. The other, Sage's voice analytics confirms that one pilot is the son of a Zane Beecher Corp member. The other craft has no manifest and will certainly pirate. Alright. Let's stop it. Alright. Missile launch, pirate killed. It's a direction. So back in an instant. Pirate's retreat cut short. His missile explodes. All that's left is shimmering red hot debris. All in a day's work. And we got some more trust with Zane Beecher Corp. So, can unlock some OCI. The info hub is absolutely the right one to unlock. We do not have trust level here, so we can't do this one yet. But we also can't afford a lot with our OCI. I am going to get us the Woo, because that's going to help rebuild our squaddies. We have 70 authority, right? Because we still can't, right? We're out of squaddies here. Not unequip all of our squads. Go back to basic stuff. Do a promotion, so tech. I mean, I kind of like the idea of running somebody a little stealthy, maybe Lim. Bog obviously can't be very stealthy. We didn't get any new vehicles, which is fine by me. But this is nice because, look, this is a squaddy weapon that actually reduces your squad's infantry cost over the basic squaddy weapon. So if you want somebody who's, like, just going to use the special weapon, like tech, who's going to, you know, that's one way to do it. Alright, Carta. I think we're going to mobile infantry you. And then we're going to athletic you next time around. Because that's going to let you pop in and out. We're going to give you the flamethrower. This, you can keep the regs. 2 accessory slots. This gives us stealth? Concealment? No. This gives us outcast regs. Concealment. Okay. And then you are going to have this and high explosive grenades, right? So you're gonna ride in with Bog. You're gonna pop out flamethrowers, grenades. You're gonna be just a lethal mess. That's the plan anyway. And then tech is gonna be hyper suppression. But I'm going to give you more. We're going to run you as light as possible. What is the most armor? Actually, it's all the same. Alright. And then Lim, I'm gonna run you. Pretty stealthy. And I think that's what we're doing. But let's look at our black market real quick. Because we don't need 3 of these. We could sell that. Right, we don't need 5 bundle grenades. We have 120 we can play with, so we can get some stuff, right? So we can get, like, slightly better armor, right? We can get 2 of these. We can get some better squad weapons, like a shotgun and a... what's this, DMR? Sure. Some interesting stuff. Mining laser I don't want. Some AT weaponry maybe. Extra disposable AT launchers, not terrible to have. Just shy of some vehicle ammunition for Bog. Yeah, I mean, I think we get like a K-pack. Because we're not going to have the supply to do anything with this yet. So I think we're better off just not, because we're fighting bugs, right? Yeah, so we got 1 turn, we gotta fight bugs. Yeah, I think we're just gonna save. Just gonna save it up. What is this ammo? Hollow points, so it's more damage. So it's just flat damage, but not armor pen. These things are tempting, right? But, like, our squads are already... 1, they can't be maxed out. 2, like... Bog is just gonna be... No, he's delicate now, though. He doesn't have... He's 30% less health. So I gotta keep him from just, like, getting utterly destroyed. And that's... I don't know if the flamethrower and the grenade... I don't know if this setup for Carta is gonna work on the bugs very well. And I don't know if we want the suppression loadout here, right? Like, I don't know if this works for the bugs. You know, but maybe you take the pipe gun instead of Carta, because she's got the full squad. I don't know. We'll play with it. I think, yeah, I think you get this. You get this. You're gonna use your flamethrower and your grenades. But then, like, maybe she should have fewer squaddies, right? Because she can pop in and out. It's 5 to exit the vehicle, so she pops out a bog, fires, pops back in. So maybe you go down the 2 squaddies, and you go up to 8 for all of this. Does this make sense? And then tech, you need... So maybe we do a little bit of armor swap. This also has 2 accessory slots. This says armor is 10, armor is 25, 60, 30, 40. Which if we look at, like, the scavenger suit. Yeah, so maybe... Well, I want you concealed, your stealth. You're going to sneak up, hit him with the rifle, hit him with the RPG. Alright, so we're going to do one thing. Alright, so we're going to take 1 set of soft armor. And we're going to give that to... Alright, just so he can have more armor and more ammo. They don't have an AT grenade for big bugs. No, he's our suppression guy. You've got the AT. And I have 5 shots, but 3 concealment's pretty good. All right, I think that's what we're doing. I think that's the plan. All right, let's save the game. Call it. Why can't I type? All right. Recorded 1. That's our save game. Okay. And that's where we'll stop today. A little bit of setup, a little bit of logistics.
Already mingling with the locals, are we? I am sure your secretary will advise you otherwise. But take it from me. Be careful who you help out there, General Crozier. Sorry. Whoever
Major
you
Quade.
are. End of line.
Okay, thanks.
Major, we are not welcome in the way back. However, the Impetus is easily the fastest ship in the system. We have no political allegiances, and our Marines are an elite fighting force. Whether they like us or not, a faction refusing our assistance leaves them with the possibility that a more cooperative competitor might grow stronger. In time, all of these factions will be asking us for help lest they want to be left in the dust. As for Field Marshal Zama, do we need an intelligence report for someone who speaks to us so unintelligently?
Hey,
Let us resume,
judgments,
Major, and
jeez.
let our results speak for themselves.
All right. So there we are. But that's where we'll stop. Sorry, I guess I should save now. Next turn, we will go into the backbone and defeat the aliens. That's our plan. OCI, I don't think... Yeah, we put the woo in. So we should be rebuilding this number, and we'll just have to be really careful about not getting squatties killed by the bugs. And maybe that needs to be our focus, is just building up. The other thing that's going to happen is we're going to need more squatties because some of these are going to start getting tired. So you're determined, and what does that do? 4 missions. Discipline increased. Well, that's nice. So maybe I should make you the suppression guy. Accuracy. Yeah, maybe you should be the suppression one, taking all the damage since you've got discipline. Let Tech do stealth. You've got the extra visual range and detection, so. Now, you can be our scout. Lim can be the scout. Tech can be our suppression guy. And Jam. No, as can the Pirate Assault Rifle. And then Carta, she's delicate, so I have to remember, pull her out, 1 attack, put her back in. Yeah. But she now has 12 growth potential, so she will be increasing these attributes rapidly. Probably her weapon skills and agility more than anything. Does it tell you which... Reduce the accuracy of incoming attacks. Precision. Critical chance. Vitality. So she does... Squad's need hit points. Some of the hit points per element. Especially her vitality is low. Like if we look at Lim, his vitality is a little higher. Anyway. Okay. Lots to think about. But we'll have to get more squad leaders after this next operation, I think. We can do that on the black market. They cost 60. So we only get 1. So we could probably even get it now, but we don't need to now. And I want to see what comes up. So yeah. Local wildlife has grown into a serious infestation. Head down to the planet. Smoke them out, but be warned, biosensors are showing large swarms. Recent rewards have no doubt spurred you to more action, like a dog in its newfound tricks. What is the opposite of rollover, outsider? Alright. And this is where we'll stop. We're going to begin here next time. Thank you for watching.